Oh. Do you feel better after that, Mr. Oldman?
Oh, I feel exceedingly tired after Morag's return home party.
Beaker and I knew better than to drink some of Toby Toucan's fermented fruit punch.
It was rather delicious.
George thought so too. Do you know what? He fell asleep halfway through the tea. Anyway, changing the subject, I think Beaker's hiding somewhere. Mind if I give him a shout now that you've woken up? Beaker! Beaker!
What's that funny smell? Hope someone hasn't passed wind in the audience.
You're soaking wet, Beaker. What have you been up to? You tried walking on water? And it didn't work?
I imagine you got that idea from the Bible story I recently read you. Let's see, it was Matthew chapter 14.
Yes, it was when Jesus and his disciples were out in a boat. It was really, really rough sea. So Jesus walked to the boat to be with them.
Disciple Peter wanted to do it too, and he was able to do it for a little while because Jesus had instructed him to come.
It was okay all the while he had his face on Jesus. But then he started looking at the big waves and he began to sink in the water. Like you did, yes.
Jesus had to rescue him. Tell me, Beaker, why did you try to walk on water?
You were walking alongside the riverbank and you saw lots of strands of fluffy paper gently blowing on the opposite bank. You thought you would collect them and make them into a comfortable, snug cat bed. It would be a welcome home present for Morag.
Well, that was a very kind thought, Beaker. But water can be very dangerous. You could have drowned.
You nearly did. And you were very frightened. Well, you've got to keep away from water, for rivers and things like that when you're on your own in future. It's not safe.
Jesus had God's power to walk on water, and Peter managed to do it for a short while because Jesus had told him to come.
I take it you were unable to collect that lovely fluffy paper in the end. Oh, never mind.
Whereabouts on the river did you have this unfortunate adventure?
Welsh Mill? Opposite the sewage works?
Well, I think it's time for us to go and for you to have a very long shower, Beaker. Maybe me too. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.